Good morning, Lauren. We're starting out with a beautiful orange sunrise in Springfield. It's 72 degrees on south winds at 9 miles per hour. It's 70 in Branson, 70 in Camdenton, and 72 at Lake of the Ozarks. So another warm and humid start. We've got those oranges popping on that muggy meter map, again telling us it feels uncomfortable. So an A- by dismissal because it's going to be hot and humid. 93 feels close to 100 again with mostly sunny skies. Make sure you wear lightweight, light-colored clothes. An isolated storm will also be possible to the east again like yesterday. Any storms that do pop will collapse by sunset. We're looking at mostly clear skies overnight with temperatures in the lower 70s, and then much of the same again tomorrow. Temperatures around 90 with that isolated storm threat. Hour by hour, again, we'll continue to keep that feels like up towards 100 today, mostly sunny, hot, and humid. We'll have that heat index approach the upper 90s again as we head through the day tomorrow. So a couple of more days of extreme heat. Temperatures in the lower 90s feel close to 100, staying pretty summery. Showers and storms arrive overnight Thursday. We spend the whole day dry. And those showers and storms linger early on Friday, and then what they do is pull in north and west winds and a much more seasonal air mass. Temperatures in the middle 80s on Friday and Saturday will be closer to average. Average is 83 degrees. The relief is short-lived. We're back up towards 90 degrees on Sunday and Monday. Things getting summery and sticky yet again. So here's that 7-day forecast. Mostly sunny, hot, and humid. Lower 90s feel close to 100 by through Thursday. Those storms arrive overnight. Showers and storms early on Friday. 2 days with some relief on Friday and Saturday in the middle 80s, and then sunshine and temperatures back near 90 on Sunday. Lauren?
We're still following breaking news as some parents in the Hollister School District say their kids will not be going to school this morning over safety concerns. Color 10's Hannah Zettel is live at Hollister High School, where police overnight announced it is safe to be there. Hannah, what's happening?
Well, Lauren, as you mentioned, school will be in session today here in Hollister after a threat was made via social media late Monday night. But again, this morning, school is in session. We have seen some school buses embark to pick up students who will be in class today. But again, a threat was made over social media late last night. We don't know who made the threat, what it said, and which school it threatened. The Hollister School District serves over 1,300 students, and the schools are set up kind of in a clump together. There's 4 schools from early childhood through high school. But again, we don't know which school was being targeted in that threat. But the school district worked with Hollister PD to investigate the matter, and they have said that it is all clear to go to school. I just spoke with a parent who says he will be sending his son to school today, but he has heard from other parents who will not be sending their children until more information is made available about that threat. But again, Hollister PD says that it is all clear this morning to come to school. Reporting in Hollister, Hannah Zettel, Ozarks First.
All right, thank you, Hannah, for that update. We're following up on a story from over the weekend now. Lawrence Timmons is expected to be arraigned in court today. You may remember he was arrested and indicted recently in a 30-year-old cold case involving the death of Cynthia Smith. The Lawrence County Sheriff's Office reopened the case after receiving a tip from a private investigation firm. Timmons is charged with first-degree murder. And keeping crime in focus, another case we're covering this week, the trial for a man accused of abusing an 8-year-old girl. Kenneth Davis faces 7 counts of abuse or neglect of a child. Davis denies the allegations. On day 1 of the trial yesterday, lawyers selected the jury. Today, opening statements are expected to be heard. In an unrelated case, Davis also faces a charge of abuse of a child resulting in death. 2-year-old Kinsley Kilgore, who you see, died in May of 2018. Davis faces charges in Kilgore's death in Dallas County. He's set to be arraigned in that case on September 17th. A second trial we're following involves a case out of Webster County. Burton Folsom is accused of fatally shooting his daughter's boyfriend in 2017. Court documents say that Folsom and the victim had been drinking and arguing before the shooting. After being on the run for nearly 3 weeks, an Aurora man has finally been caught. A Lawrence County Sheriff's deputy arrested 31-year-old Kyle Hughes Sunday night. Hughes is accused of shooting a man on Frisco Street in Monette several times back in August. That man had life-threatening injuries but was treated and released from the hospital. Officers had been searching for Hughes ever since. He's currently in jail facing multiple charges. In this morning's medical coverage, the Ozarks is no stranger to the opioid epidemic sweeping across the country and claiming the lives of thousands. The CDC says every day 130 people die from opioid overdoses. And now the news leader reports the death of a woman we've previously interviewed in opioid-related coverage. Back in 2015, Cassie Manning spoke with us about her 15-year battle with opioids and other drugs. She also shared the story of her recovery. Manning, the mother to a now 4-year-old boy, died on August 27th. She was 34 years old. A toxicology report has not been completed, but her family says they believe she overdosed on heroin. Multiple pharmaceutical companies face scrutiny and thousands of lawsuits for their alleged role in creating the epidemic we see across the country. Through these suits, some new data has been released on the amount of opioids distributed across the country, and we were able to get the data, which spans from 2006 to 2012. We can share the numbers from right here in Greene County. The most sold opioid here is hydrocodone. Over the 6 years, more than 80 million doses were distributed. Oxycodone is next on the list with more than 37 million doses distributed. And we can also let you know that Walgreens has most of the market share among distributors at 25%. Now, if you're interested in checking out the data in your county, you can find a link to this story on our free Colorton News app and find the data there. In some more local news, tomorrow marks the 18th anniversary of 9/11. In remembrance of those who were lost in the horrific events that unfolded that day, Laclede County is inviting the public to their 9/11 Never Forget ceremony. The ceremony is held at the Laclede County Government Center front grounds. It begins at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Special music and a guest speaker are also included. Also happening tomorrow is the First Responder 9/11 Memorial Remembrance Ceremony in Springfield. This ceremony is hosted by Klingner Cope and Whitechapel and will recognize first responders. The ceremony will begin at 11 a.m. and is open to the public. A luncheon for first responders will be held afterward. The Back the Blue license plate bill becomes law today, and the public will get its first chance to see the new plate at an unveiling ceremony. The ceremony is held on State Capitol grounds in Jeff City at noon. The license plate is entirely voluntary with a $10 contribution to the Missouri Law Enforcement Memorial Foundation. Anyone wanting the plate will also have to pay a $15 fee in addition to normal registration costs. You can check out the Department of Revenue's website for some more information on the new plate. In a local spotlight, MDA week here in the Ozarks might be over, but thanks to Mother Nature, one more night of fundraising was held to benefit the MDA. Getaway Golf hosted a mini golf tournament which featured teams from local Walmarts and Walmart neighborhood markets. 33 teams from 10 different Walmarts squared off to help raise funds. And while the teams had to wait a few weeks, manager of Walmart in Republic, Mark Reynolds, says they're glad they could still help out.
It's a partnership with MDA. That's something that we've been doing for many years, something that we're proud to be a sponsor of, love to be able to help out in the community and raise a lot of money, and anything we can do to come out and raise money for a great cause and have a little fun at it, it's a win-win.
Reynolds says he had a good feeling the event would surpass last year's total of raising $13,000, so some great news for the MDA and their organization there. And one trend happening on Google today is that today is National Suicide Prevention Day. We heard them talking about that on the radio this morning. An important issue to bring awareness to as people try to shed light on suicide and mental illness and make it not so taboo to talk about.
I actually had shared a post about this on my Facebook page yesterday. Ginger Z has struggled with depression and shared an excerpt from her book where she writes about her struggles. And it's really beautiful the way she describes it and could help anyone who's struggling if you want to read it.
And if you're not familiar with Ginger, she's a network meteorologist and very open about it on social media as well. Don't forget either, there is a 24-hour text or call lifeline that is always available to you. As we get going this morning, it is warm once again.
Summary, yep. Back in the 90s today by dismissal. We're looking at a temperature of 93 degrees, hot and humid, feeling close to 100. We'll have the summary stretch hang around through Thursday, mostly sunny, hot and humid. Showers and storms arrive overnight Thursday into Friday. We'll have those storms knock down some of the heat. Temperatures in the middle 80s on Friday and Saturday will be closer to average, but we're hot again on Sunday.
Some people looking forward to that cool down,
I've been seeing lots of comments on social media about that, yes.
It's funny. Depends on the time of year, but in September, yeah, we're ready for it. There's a live look at roads down in Branson. Thanks for watching this morning.